Hello? 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 I'm here. Hello? Oh boy, what a week. What a week indeed. How's everybody? How is everybody? Yeah, and it's been crazy, huh? Let's see who's in here. Limp, Loading, Jaw, Vendetta, Deso, and dude, let me tell you about being tired. It's like every time I'm in the office, it's you're just like constantly running around. So yeah, I just and then the other thing is like my meetings are all like front loaded in the morning usually. So from like 8 a.m. to midday is always just like meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting. But when you're in the office, it's like, so I have to wake up even earlier to make my 8 a.m. meetings. So yeah, it's just tired, tired. And then going from like 8 in the morning till 8 at night, 3 days in a row is it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. So yeah, I survived, but it's definitely one of those things, like it's fine every now and then, but it takes like a full day of rest to recover. But yeah, I survived. No issues, thankfully, for travel, because I know travel is kind of crazy right now because of the shutdown and everything. But all my flights are on time, no delays or cancellations. So yeah, doing pretty good. I was in the Bay Area. All right. Tonight we have Vigil of Blades. I am pretty sure I'm on the roster. Just think of the nice shoes you can get. Just think of the nice shoes you can get working like that. What? Oh, and it was we have an atmospheric river in California right now, so it's just been raining for like the past week. It's also not the greatest, Used to reach the office at 6:40. Dang. 9:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 6 days a week. Yeah, that's crazy. You like high-end expensive shoes? That's not true, okay? Who said I like high-end expensive shoes? Yeah, well, when I worked for Elon, that was like the hours I was pulling. You do though. Listen, I have one of my favorite kind of shoes. Okay, I use a couple different shoes. Okay. I like On shoes a lot. On shoes are very nice. I have a pair of waterproof On shoes that I absolutely love, especially for the past week of rain, right? So those On shoes are awesome. And then fashion shoes, I kind of like SB Dunks. Those are my favorite, the lows, because they make a bunch of different limited like release collabs and stuff like that. And because they're limited releases, they're very expensive. I mean, if you can get your hands on them when they release, they're not too much. They're like, 130 bucks to like, it's like mid $100, right? Not too bad. But if they go up in price down the road because they're hard to find. So like eventually they become $1,600, $2,000, $5,000, right? So, and that's the game with collecting like certain Nike editions. So yeah, wear flip-flops and Roman sandals. Oh my gosh, you're one of those people. I don't know how you can. I don't know. That's wild. Wild to me. I've noticed. Have you played any other classes or only Demon Hunter? I mean, I play other classes. Okay, I had a free-to-play account. I played a Blood Knight on that just to prove a point that you can make Legend as free-to-play. That was a long time ago, and I still have the account. I just haven't logged into it. And then the only other time that I play another class is when I play the new class, like before it releases. I do play testing. So those are the only two times I've ever played different classes. I like focusing on one class because it's healthy to... Oh, let me say hi to Leica. Hi, Leica. It's... If everybody just class chains all the time when one class wasn't represented enough, there's no feedback on how to improve the game, right? There's no like feedback loop, right? And I like providing feedback loop as a perspective from someone that probably knows Demon Hunter. I would say certain aspects of the Demon Hunter, I would probably say I'm, you know, one of the top players that can kind of provide insight there. Now, obviously, there's other game mechanics and things like that that I don't understand as deep as other people, like pets and maximizing market platinum and things like that. But as far as gameplay goes, you know, I've seen a lot, so I feel like I can provide a decent amount of feedback playing Demon Hunter, and I just like playing Demon Hunter. For better or for worse, right? How much would you spend on shoes? Maximum budget? Maximum budget? Depends on the shoe. Maybe 10,000 at the most, maybe. It depends. Like I could push it a little bit higher depending on the shoe. My working shoes cost 800 to 1200 quid each. Custom made shoes. What? That's crazy. I don't know how much that is. How much is quid? US dollars, please. US dollars. Are you good at making new builds? No, absolutely not. I've never made a new build video. I love DH and Necro, not a fan of melee classes. Yeah. I mean, they're each their own, right? Like, you should play what you like playing. Alright, first game. A little bit of lag here. What? Took a while to load there. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so how's everything in the game? Is anything changed? Or is you know, 900 to 1.3k US dollars. Okay. That's a lot though for shoes. A lot. Oh man. I can feel like I gotta remember how to play this game. Japan and DH are there. Still Necro, Blood Knight? Okay. But nothing really has changed this past week, is what you're saying. With Battle Realms, I've noticed a lot of East Coast Demon Hunter using a new knockback with 4 out of 4 affixes. Only a few use it on the West. That's not good for this build though, because you're never max distance away for knockback shot. This doesn't make sense. Unless like it's just awkward to do this, Phantom Knives, and then run away and then do this, right? Like I don't know, that's just awkward to do that. If you aren't running Phantom Knives, then like, and maybe, right? But it's hard to land knockback shot from this range. I don't know. It's just, this range is hard to hit. Only for tower. Okay. Well, spin the wind might be good. Running the new knockback shot stuff, but not for this. I don't think for this it doesn't make any sense. You know? That was not a 3 rank even. It wasn't even. That's not what it says. It says, how did I like the match? And it was a 3. Actually, I think it was even because you were the carry on their side. You know? No, that's not the reason why. Well, I mean, we have... No, I'm not playing Fume Thread DH. I hate that build so much. It doesn't work on West. Not as the carry. Plus I don't have gear. My gear's not aligned for that. My gear is aligned for melee DH. Yeah, but I'm not playing Fume Thread, so you can't say that DH is too strong at range. I'm literally playing melee range. I don't like Fume Thread. The counter to Fume Thread DH is have a tank. Fume Thread DH can't stand on idle. They have to continuously move. It's just like Tempora Wizard, right? Like they have to keep moving. So the counter for Fume Thread DH is just have a tank. That's the counter. Let's see. And then blah blah blah. Yeah, well, that's just matchmaking. You win some, you lose some. Recently switched back to Monk. There's some Monk players I've been going against that's using an unlimited shield build that I want to try out myself. Unlimited shield. Interesting. Ow. Crap. Mistimed that just a little bit. I get that. I didn't get that. Yeah, no worries. What the heck? Okay, well, I guess I had to play. He's stuck. Unbelievable. Oh, there we go. I'm done with converting pets. I just buy them. Need a PhD. Yeah, dude, pets are wild, man. Like, I get they want you to, you know, funnel money into pets, but yeah, man, pets are expensive. Why is it called Fan of Knives? Because it literally says Fan of Knives on the skill. Throws a fan of knives. Fan of knives. And plus, it comes from Rogue Fan of Knives build. Comes from Diablo 3 Fan of Knives, right? Fan of Knives has been in the lore for a while. It's the same reason why like other builds are called certain things because of the skill description. But mostly it's because I mean, Fan and Knives have just been in the game and like Diablo, Blizzard universe for a long time. No, because you need, well, if you have 4 out of 4 evasion affixes and you're running golden firmament, you might be better, but or it might be a little bit easier for you. But I mean, if you're gonna go against someone that has a lot more power than you, I mean, you're probably gonna die anyways. But I don't know. It's like this build requires very specific stuff to make work. Is basically what I'm saying. Maximize the potential of this build, I should say. Whoa, my game just crashed, I think. Either the server died or my game crashed. Okay, the server died. That was crazy lag. Also, that Necro pretty much one-shot me there. Did you see that? Ow. That was not a VFX thing. That was like server lag. Oh my! I heal and I get what? He's dead, right? Yeah, he's dead. feel like people ask me what my secondary stats are every game. It's like 8K, 8K, 2K, 3K, and 10K. Those are my stats. Dude, what's going on here? How are they pushing it right now? Odd. Little odd. Dude. These stupid fume thread DHs, dude. Look at this guy. Dude, you literally just let them push it at the last second because... Dude, I hate fume thread DHs so much. Man, this is why I hate fume thread DHs. Oh my god. What up, Divvy? This is what the secondary stats are. 9, 7. I said 8, 8. I move things around. Sometimes I run more armor pan than I do armor. Yeah, so 8, 9, basically 9, 8, 3, 10. Oh, it's too close. I don't know if that was a GG well played. I feel like there's no point for I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should have been the one that was camping the waypoint instead of the fume thread DHs. Because basically we need to be able to kill their tank or like stop their tank, their druid, before they make it to the objective. And then what happens is the AoE from their fume thread DH just destroys everyone that's playing objective on my team. So that's what was happening. Trying to think, like, I guess I could have maybe not played, and no, I don't think it could have, because between their necro and their tank, I don't think I could have not played the objective there. I feel like our fume thread DH should have been off the objective more, like trying to stop them on their way to the objective versus trying to like play on the objective. It's kind of like trying to stop a blood knight before they get the objective. Same thing with the druid, like stopping him from popping his cooldowns before he gets the objective. Same thing with the necro. Like if we can burn their wraith before they even can get to the objective, it's better for us. I don't know. Resistance, what makes you walk through stuns and fears at ease? It helps because it reduces harmful effect, but evasion is what allows you to survive longer, because evasion is just a straight up miss. Right, so on the enemy, like when you're attacking you get a miss, that's evasion. It's probably one of the best affixes in the game. I've been, the top is maxed, and I think like I'm working on the bottom sections now. Yeah, so like my top two are maxed, and then and the bottom one is maxed, and then the rest of them like resistance and stuff like that. Yeah, and potency is what I'm kind of putting my points into now. Yep. But I don't get stunned because well, I mean, I do get stunned, but Chaps of the Acrobat allows Demon Hunter to get out of. My job is to pretty much kill this Necro, right? Whoa. I got suppressed. But good thing Juggernaut just procced. Thank you, Juggernaut. Dude, that suppresses BS, man. That I just saw him die with that grace proc in my face. That was pretty funny looking. A little bit of lag there still. Dang it. If you're running fume threads, it makes sense to try to run blur, but not on this build. No! Dude, how do you guys let them push down there, man? Like, dude, that's crazy to me. Does escape debuff Blood Knight Abomination? Are you talking about escalating violence escape? Are you talking about which debuff are you talking about? The challenge with Blood Knight is their Whirling Strike iframe is sort of long, and by long I mean it's like, it takes a second for that animation to go off. So a lot of times you end up missing your abilities. Just, it doesn't matter whether it's escape or not. Like sometimes you just miss your abilities because of how long the Whirling Strike animation is. Oh yeah. GG, I was salty. Like you were salty, the guy that asked me if I was streaming, or you were salty as in you lost because you were salty. You're salty because you lost. Sometimes while I'm in Abomination, Demon Hunter ruins my shield completely. Demon Hunter doesn't have a purge. I was the one. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were salty, meaning like I was mad that I lost. You know, salty because I lost. Okay, I don't know. We might have to cancel this if we don't get a queue soon because Vigil is starting very soon. Okay, by the way, is it the 1-star gem that's suppressing me? It's that new 1-star gem, right? Because, dude, that thing's annoying, man. Oh, no, not this. It's not this one. It's the... Was it this one? Or 2-star gems, that new 2-star gem? Where is it? No. Do what gem? Is it a gem or is it a druid ability? I thought it was a gem. Isn't it a gem? Where is it? Who knows? It's this one, right? Mountain Toe? Or no? Or was it the fading? Or also increase your chance to block projectiles. Alright, let's find out. Alright, let's cancel. I don't want to accidentally be in a game. I miss what kind of suppression? It could be an essence. It's a druid. I think it's a druid essence. It's just literally says suppressed above my head, and it locks me out of everything. I can't do anything. I can't escape out of it. Nothing. I can't move. And I don't know if it's a gem or if it's an essence, but it's definitely coming from a druid. But I thought there was a gem that also gave like a silence ability. It's basically a silence, right? But it's not a. It doesn't say silence. It says suppressed. Is that druid? It's a druid essence, right? What are the new druid essences? Let me see. It's probably a new druid essence. Let me see. Abdorum patch notes. It feels like it was a druid essence. On their it's like one of their lunges that hits me and then I get suppressed. Druid don't have silence. It's not a silence, it's a suppress. Because I saw a silence on there's a silence and there's also a suppressed. Just look, like it says suppressed above my head. It wasn't a necro. Because necro has the silence. But it doesn't say. It doesn't say it's not coming from the necro. It's coming from a druid because it says suppressed. Where is it? I pretty much died to it too. Where is it? Hold on, let me find it. I remember it was in that bottom right corner. Was it right here? Oh yeah. This is it. Yeah, right here. Look. Ready? Look, watch this. Oh. Look. It'll say suppressed above my head. Ready? Right there. What hit me? Suppressed. Is that a necro? What is this icon? What did this hit me? What's on me right now that says suppressed? Because it locks me out of everything. Necro. Okay. Thank you. I can't escape it. What do you mean I can escape out of silence? Do you not see my escape locked out? Like, look. Suppress. Every ability's locked out. Alright. No, Kamoi says it's necro silence. Thank you. Chats of the Acrobat are the pants that I'm using. And it locked me out. Like, I couldn't escape out of it. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a silence. It's because normally it says silence, right? Like I've seen silence above me before, but suppressed, that's the first time I've seen suppressed. That's interesting that it doesn't count as CC. Dude, you guys are trolling me. Everyone's like, I'm not losing my mind here. They're like, oh, you couldn't escape out of it. Like, dude, do you not see my every ability locked out? Look, every ability's locked out. Y'all are crazy. Crazy. You guys are trolling. Dang, y'all trolling. I play this game once a week, and you guys are supposed to know more than me. You should be able to get out of it. Yeah. Well, I couldn't get out of it. Definitely locked out. So, I don't know. What up, good like? I had this before, and his ability from the Necro suppressed the ability of the enemy for 2 seconds. Suppress the ability of the enemy for 2 seconds. So, what essence is that, Luca? Like, what's it called? Yeah, silence is different. So, the suppress is new. Is he using something that is not normally used? Because this is the first time I've ever seen a suppress. I've been watching you for a long time, and I appreciate the content you create. Thank you. I try with my one stream a week. Ugh. I thought it was a druid because just because like he hit me with a lunge and then I was locked out, so you know what I mean. The spell under you was a necro spell. Well, somebody on YouTube says it's a necro ability that you can suppress the enemy for 2 seconds. But that felt a lot longer than 2 seconds, even with my 10,000 resistance. You know? Are you surprised Blizz only give Necro that ability? Blizz wants Diablo Necro to 88. Well, you know, most of Blizzard devs played Necro. You know, you know this, right? I think I've said that before. So, I don't know. Yeah, time zones. Isn't that crazy how the world works? I know. Yeah, I mean, that's... I give him crap every time I meet him in person. I'm always like, yeah, this is why Necros are always so good. It's because you guys play Necros. Because a baby with a loaded gun is still a baby. What? I don't get that. What is that saying? A baby with a gun is still a baby. You're saying that a baby can commit murder or like shoot someone. Are you also saying kind of like the iRobot moment where robots can't commit murder either, right? Necro is trash relative to Demon Hunter, for example. Really? I feel like Necro That Winter Kiss Necro burned through my health bar like it was nothing. It's Bout of Demon Hunters. That's what I heard, right? It's Bout of Demon Hunters. I don't know. You're gonna have to ask YouTube. What their opinion is. This is NA West. Meaning if you give a pleb an OP character, he will still think it sucks. Oh, that's what that means? Hence dev all on necros never feel necros are good because they are just bad at it. Interesting. Come to SEA, every BG is 12 to 15 ghosts shooting you while necro is in wraith form. Well, NA plays differently. I mean, even NA West and NA East play differently. Very different. I mean, I still think there's two things I think that still needs to change a little bit. Maybe three things. I think Fume Thread DH needs to change a slight tweak. And I think Necro, their helm that procs infinite amount of times. Like there's no internal cooldown on there. There needs to be at least like half a second internal cooldown on that. That will reduce the damage just a slightly. Just a minor tweak. Just reduce the damage just a little bit. And then third, Blood Knight shield. I think the cooldown needs to be longer in between. Because they should be able to... You should pop it like... Make it matter where you should pop it. If you pop it the wrong time, you're kind of like out of luck for 40 seconds. You know what I mean? So... I think those three changes, just a slight tweak on the shield Blood Knight for Blood Knight. Fume Thread... The distance requirement for travel needs to be increased by like 0.5 yards. Maybe 1 yard. 1 yard would be probably good. And then the Necro helm that has no internal cooldown. I mean, it's only... You're talking about a few thousand damage, right? But that adds up over the course of a fight. So all those three, just little minor tweaks, I think... will bring the game a little bit more balance. Like I feel like the game overall is good right now. I don't think there's anything that's super broken, because if it was, you know, a hotfix or a patch would have already came out. But nothing really, as far as I know, has changed. So I think they feel like Blizzard, meaning Blizzard. I think Blizzard feels like everything's okay right now. Don't you play an alternative build? What? Don't you play through an alternative build through Chakram PvP? I don't know what you're saying. Can't deny facing 12 invisible untargetable mages is daunting. You just have to like daring swing it and stuff. Just iframe it, range it, that kind of stuff. It is annoying, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword for Demon Hunter, because the mages that you know hit you, it resets your escape. So like that also is, you know. No, don't. I was trying to get away. But the taunt, the satyr taunt was too strong. Bone Spirit. I know what the ability is called, but what's the essence called? I tried your build once. I don't understand it. I mean, what don't you understand about this build? Because you impale and then you hit knockback shot. It's really simple. It's not, I don't know. It's not hard. Your 3 to 6k Rezo team made it to the final 36 for Battle Realms. Nice. For us, the ranking or whatever is kind of what I thought it was gonna be, right? Like Snowlord's team being number 1, so yeah. I think he meant how can your build be good? Like all Demon Hunter, like all things Demon Hunter, you need specific gems, specific reforges, essence to make it work. Same like Druid, good and mediocre, one's brave. Yeah, I think so too. Like Druid is also one of those classes where you need very specific gear to make the, like any tank build on Druid that goes all in on that Druid build is really difficult to kill. I think like Phantom Eyes is the same way. And like Fume Thread, it doesn't really matter. You can just face roll your face across the keyboard, and you can do pretty well. Which is why I said I think Fume Thread DH needs tuned a little bit. Really? Each of them own a Lamborghini. Which Lamborghini do they own? The only thing that I like over, like if you compare cars, R8 to Lamborghini, right? The only benefit for going with a Lamborghini is the transmission on the Lamborghini versus the Audi's version of the transmission. That's really the only difference. I mean, besides like the look of the car, right? But like Audi is the better car to drive daily, but Audi doesn't follow the rest of kind of the, I guess, car world where you can't shift to neutral by pulling both paddles, which is very odd. Even like Porsche allows you to do that. Most of the higher end supercars allow you to do that, but Audi on that version of the car doesn't allow you to shift to neutral with pulling both paddles. So that's like the only weird thing. Like I'd rather have the Porsche PDK transmission or like the Lamborghini's version. It's basically a PDK as well. Instead of like the DCT that Audi runs, which doesn't allow you to shift to neutral. It's just one of those weird nuances. And you can get Lamborghinis relatively speaking, they're not too bad. Because what you can get, how much is a Huracan? Let me see. I mean, you can get a base one for, I mean, it's a little bit more expensive than an R8. Even the R8 GT is, it's about the same price as a base Huracan. But I'd rather have probably the Huracan anyways. Oh, 350% tax? Okay. Well, in Singapore, you can't drive the car anywhere because it's small, right? Like, what if you import one yourself? How does that work? $700K? Okay, yeah, that's a lot. In Singapore, yeah, but you import it. What if you import it, you know? Okay, I guess I'll go. And then no one's pushing. Like, well, I don't understand what's going on right now. I hate that stupid swing. You don't need to copy the link, just tell me what the name of it is. You know what I mean? Just tell me what the name of it is. That's all I really want to know. Why do I use this build? Because on West we don't have enough tanks. You can't tank with fume thread, dude. Because every time you dash, it's an iframe and they move the idol. There's no such thing as tanking on fume thread. Just that doesn't make any sense. You can't tank on fume thread. One? He did. On paper, you can burst a Blood Knight with shields 1v1 on equal stats and reso. Reality, impossible because potatoes will dive and defeat the shields. Agree, 100%. Especially in convoy, right? Orb splitter. Okay, and what's the other one? It might be that one because it feels like I get locked out. Let's say it's 2.9 seconds. My resistance reduces it by 60%. That's still like, yeah, decent amount of time. Or no, it's 35%. Resistance is 35%. So yeah, it's still like a second, a little over a second, right? Or about a second. Yeah. It's like it's like 1.8 to 2 second silence, and yeah, that's probably it. Almost, that's probably it. No, Grave Runner is the what? No, Grave Runner is the helm. Is the Grave Runner is the just the helm, right? Like it's called. Oh, I can't show you there. But Grave Runner is like the ancestor, the helm, the name of the like crafted helm, right? I'm pretty sure it's called Grave Runner. Nothing prevents the use of dash skills though. Not for Demon Hunter at least. You can get a 2015 Lamborghini Huracan LP, the 610 4-wheel drive, because it's a 610-4, right? So it's a 4-wheel drive for $195,000 US dollars. Yep. Need tank. Lag. He's gonna chase, right? Yep. And they couldn't push that entire time. Dude, that's crazy. Man, that's actually insane that they couldn't push that entire time. Like, we have a barb and everything. Like, man, you guys just need to sit on the idol a little bit. We got this 100%. $34 kills. Just farming lobies, man. That's crazy. He also died though. Like at the very end. Yeah, but I mean, their DH, you know, killed a lot of people, right? Like he hit me pretty hard too, and it's hard for me to 1v1 a fume threat DH because my build relies on stacking evasion, right? So it's actually pretty hard. It's difficult, and it's definitely difficult. Hold on, I gotta open my DMs real fast. Give me a second. I had a bunch of DMs I need to respond to. And normally, like, if you're on PC, you can just do /R and respond to the last one. But then 2 other people messaged me, so I wanted to respond to a certain person, and I couldn't. So, I had to look my DMs there. What are we? Gold 5? I don't really care about making legend. At one point I cared about a lot of like pushing stats and stuff like that, and now it's kind of like I don't really mind too much. I'm just kind of vibing now. Dude, why did I have to get these, dude? Man. Okay, actually, hold on a second. These will be good shoulders if I can roll. Let me see. Hold on a second. Fort willpower strength. Okay. It's all clandestine, which is not the best. But let me see. If I can roll. Let's see. Movement speed increase. Okay. So let me see. If I can roll evasion, like endure, that would be great. But I don't know if I can. Let's see. Let's roll. Of course. We'll have to go back to the blacksmith and see what we got. I'm hoping for like an endure affix, because that would be money. And then what I can do is I can drop this chest. Yeah, I can drop this chest. How's he crying? I don't understand why you said that. Kinda odd. If he doesn't like something, he doesn't like something. Like what? Whoa! No, I was going for the health pot. I was so close. Oh my. Four badges. Okay, let's go see what that shoulder is. Oh, it didn't finish. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Endure evasion. We got it the very first roll. That's crazy, actually. Okay. Streamer luck. So we need detested. You know what would help against Fume Threat DH? Tortured. I might decide to roll that, actually. Okay. Let's see. Keep that. Okay, we either replace the pants or the chest. Probably the chest, right? Oh no, I think I got rid of the impaled chest that I had. Oh, okay, that's not good. We might keep it for now. I wouldn't really worry about it. I lose 4.5. I lose a bit. Let's try these shoulders and see how it feels. Always go back to the other ones. Okay, how close are we to crafting your helmet? That's the important thing. 49 left to go. Oh my gosh. If I run this Grave Runner, I can run a different set of pants too. Eager Trigger's sight is pretty good. Attack speed, skill cooldown, skill damage. Skill cooldowns. Let me see. What am I sitting at for skill cooldowns? Another 3% will give me the cap. So 30%. Are you streaming the Phase 1 NA finals next weekend? I don't think so. Okay, well, I didn't plan on it, so probably not. Are you at least recording it? I wasn't planning on it. Should I? Because... will you publish a highlight vid? Probably not. especially if I'm on the winning team, but I'm not playing. Like, oh, ow, ow, ow. Dude, what is going on here, man? Like, no way he got. Okay, all my teammates need to go and play defense right now. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but they need to go play defense. No, like I said, where have you been? I said I'm not even playing Bout because I'm traveling this past weekend, and like I was traveling, I was away. Like what? Weren't you here, Anne? Are you trolling me? I feel like you're trolling me. It's not you keeping track of my schedule. I said for like the past 3 weeks that I wasn't playing in Bout. You know? You weren't listening. Well, whose fault is that? Crazy. But since they announced it and said, you know, there's gonna be another bout, everyone, I was like, I've been saying, like, I'm traveling that week. I won't be playing. You know. Oh, right. Now I think back on you. They're gonna push it right now because I'm dead. Oh my god, we pushed at the same time and we won. That was like, dude, there's no way. Dude, that was crazy. That was crazy. I've never seen it that close. It was like one frame closer. Dude, that was crazy. One frame, man. Okay. Since Demon Hunter is prevalent right now, I'm gonna change my detested to tortured, because that will stop them from moving and force them to burn and escape when they don't want to, and then it'll also keep them in place a little bit. So let's go do that. We're gonna change to tortured. Since I need something, I need a little bit of help with DH. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. That was a close match. Yeah, for sure. We're on offense. We'll see how torture works here. If it's really bad and I lose too much burst, I'll go back to test it. But we are 100% win rate tonight. I don't know what you mean by state trooper. I mean, I have no idea what that is. DH needs to be nerfed? Why? What's wrong with Demon Hunter right now? You missed the game where it was so close because I actually there's a Doomta DH that was just it was like 34-3. He was just killing everybody on the other side, and I managed to push it in convoy because because he was like just farming lobies on the other side. So I don't know. Have you tried fume threads? No, I haven't tried it. But like, you gotta remember, regions play differently. I don't like the fume thread. I just hate how it plays. Especially on West, where we have a lot more tank than we do like DPS. Any 2 skills that can be quickly recharged is a problem. It's that, but with the 2 dashes as well. For Fume Thread, that's the problem with Fume Thread. It's not that the 2 skills, because if you didn't have dashes, you wouldn't have launched so many smoke bombs and chakrams at people, right? If you just had to run around the entire time, that's the issue. And then certain affixes that reduce your cooldowns or your dash abilities when you move, and like based on your attack speed, all that stuff together makes Fume Thread like very hard to fight. No, I'm not playing Bot of Realms. I keep saying this to everybody. No. Is this monk just tanking? He is, right? He's just like sitting here. Because I'm traveling, I have work. Sometimes I feel like you guys don't listen. For the past 3 weeks, I said I wasn't playing in Battle Realms because of travel. Like every stream, I've said it multiple times. Crazy. Can't play when no, I'm working. Why don't you get matched with Funaz anymore? He's too good for me. Dude, you've been asking me about this build for the last year. You literally asked the same questions over and over and over and over again. You asked me about this build. There's an entire build video of this build on my channel. It's been up for over a year. It's not like this is a new build. This is the only build that I've been playing for like the past year. It's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all are crazy. So if you want to know what the build is, go and look at my last Demon Hunter build video. This build been around for that long? Yeah, I think so. Let me see the date on that video. It's been almost a year. Let me look. We will check. Check. It's been almost a year, right? Playlist. Demon Hunter. Build videos. Let's see. Whoops. Okay, not a year. It's like half a year. Half a year. Well, remember we played Spin the Wind for a year. Spin the Wind was the longest build that I played. Between Pain Sower and Shakar, that was the longest build that I ever played. This is the second longest build I've played. Yeah, that poison build was hard to play though. I tried the poison build. Are you talking? I've tried a couple different builds. Like, I've tried the what is it? What's that poison chest that's called? That's what the heck's that thing called? Hard Feelings. So I tried playing Hard Feelings for a while. We also played like the summons with Fallow Farm. I didn't really like that build either. The two builds that I played are Shakar Strafe. Actually, there's three builds. Fan of Knives, Shakar Strafe. Those two are the longest running builds that I played. I also played for a couple months the Freeze build. That only lasted a couple months. And then, yeah, we don't really use Hate Sheet anymore. I remember when we were running like the Vengeance Helm with this to fear someone and just destroy someone in that fear window. That was very interesting. How long did I play the Frozen Trap build? Because I remember playing that Frozen Trap build for a while too. Let me look. Man, some of these builds are so old. Frozen People was almost a year ago. And then the Strafe build was, I played that Strafe build for a long time. There's the Windwheel Blade before that build. Fire and Ice before that build. Wind Force with Duplicitous Prophetics. The Elusive build was really fun too. Oh man, I remember that Elusive build. You guys remember that one? That was funny. Cause you would Decoy's guide would like, you could like go here and then you could teleport back to where you just were. Yeah, I remember that. That build was fun to play too. And then I also tried running 4-piece Grace, 4-piece Conflag. That was not that good. Yeah. I think the game overall is okay right now. I think there's a lot of different builds that people can play on different classes. So I think the game is okay. Feels pretty good. Yeah, you could still run Strafe, Pain Sower, you can run Shakar, you can run either of those two offhands right now and still run Strafe if you want. It's not bad. It's just hard to... With the amount of iframes, it's just hard sometimes to do damage and you have to kind of... I don't know. I think there's better builds out there than Shakar. Like, you can definitely run it. I run that build in Vault sometimes, but I think there are better builds to run. On my channel. Kind of nice meta. Under the Demon Hunter playlist. You know, I should do, I think it's exclamation mark FOK in the chat, and I'll link you directly to that video as well. Every time I watch your streams, you make, yeah, but this build is tuned. I've tuned this build very, I've dialed this build in over like the last 4 months, right? So yeah. Yeah, I don't know how, like, come on, guys.
A new follower.
Crazy. It's like no one can play objective. This is like nuts. And this side's pushing again. Like, I don't get it. How is this possible? What familiar traits? Presence. Legend. There we go. Legend. Okay, now we'll probably get some juicers. Alright. This guy just told me to KMS. Like, should I report this guy? I'm not sure if I should or not. What server do I play on? I play on Only West. Did you spend a lot of money on the game? And is Demon Hunter hard to play on mobile? Could it work? Depends on the build. He said KMS. Don't, it's game talk. Yeah, I don't know about that. Sounds like toxicity is what it says. I'll probably report him after the stream. If I remember. See, now I got the juicers. Like, look at the, everyone's in Legend now. So these games should be harder. Yeah, it was a guy from my match, I think. People only whisper me after they lose to you, so you know what I mean? Because people get angry and then, like, I get it, you know, it's an emotional time for everybody, you know what I mean? Oh boy. Dude, like, I lost both. You think it was after the 30 kills? Yeah, probably. Oh, someone's running. I'm not sure if that was a smart chase on his side. Maybe. What the heck? That's nuts, man. They want to save themselves from dying instead. That's nuts, dude. Crazy. Yeah, I think this is one of those games where okay, maybe not. Like I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just like talking smack, you know. But I feel like maybe some of their whales should have probably played objective more and died a little bit more. Like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I just felt like I don't know. One thing me and my friend noticed when playing BG is how no one plays objective. I know you've seen it too. It amazes me sometimes. I know because people people care a lot about their stats, like their kills to death. And this build is the reason why, at least on NA West, I play this build, right? I stack evasion, I stack defensive stuff. I make sure that I can just play objective. And Fan of Knives clears objective like no one else's business. Like this build is designed to clear objective. And that's why I like playing this. I have the highest win rate on this build out of all the builds I've ever played. I think this is my highest win rate build. Maybe not, because back in the early days you could have 86, 90% win rate because just your account was stronger than everybody else's, right? But nowadays I mean, there's some necros, and when you play a broken class, you can get 85, 90% win rate again. But that's when you play a broken class, right? For Demon Hunter, when it's not a broken class, you know, mid 70% win rate is pretty good. These days, at least. This build's not single target, though. It's AoE. Because knockback shot goes through all, like Impale goes through everyone, and then also knockback shot goes through everyone, right? So that's why this build is really good. It's not single target. This build's not single target. Dude, Beam Whiz is the move, you know? But just dying blindly is not helpful. Sure, but I don't know. Did you get a new mic? Absolutely not. Res is 10k res. Kind of a repeat of last game. This might be the game that we lose, though. We'll see. But also, you know, Papa did work too. Like he put in a lot of work. I can't like, you know, take credit for everything, you know what I mean? That druid grabbed me. Did you see that? He's running that build, the grab build. Watch this. Missed him. Oh, I missed. Okay, Papa's going right. Go. Good. Ah! He took my kill. It's alright. Teamwork. Teamwork. %27 cooldown reduction. I'm like perma slowed here again. I don't like when this happens. Grab this now. While my team's there. He kind of ran there. Dead. Nice job, Papa. We got you. We got this. Easy. Alright, Seer Ann, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next week. Have a good week. Do you ever feel like you're too strong? No. Steamrolling through these games. I haven't lost like a single game tonight. Isn't that crazy? I haven't lost a single game. That's a good stream. Alright, this will be the last game. After this game, I gotta go. Yeah, true. There will always be a player stronger than you. That's also why. I don't know. Like, I don't know. You can spend moderately and still have fun in this game. I mean, my account's not a moderate account by any means, but it's not also a max account. It's at the upper end, right? Sure, but I've had some defense games tonight as well. I think 2. And, you know, I won that as well. So, so we got Papa again. We're on defense this time. All right, so they got D+ and Kelv versus Papa and myself. Okay. So as long as I can handle their tanks, as long as Papa can handle this Fume Thread DH. That's the key. That's the key. But the thing is though, we don't have a lot of tanks. We actually this is gonna be hard actually. We have Rashford, that's it, right? Oh, on this guy. But yeah, so they have Kelv and combo. Okay. Harder. This will be harder. Play one more after this. I don't know. Maybe. A doubtful. Doubtful. Maybe though. We'll see. Ew. It would be cool if you play one. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Chad has spoken. No, dude, he got that. That was my health pot. Okay, so dude, what is going on this side? Dead. We're dead here. Don't run on top of me. Alright, well, this looks like this is gonna be a GG here. Nothing I can do. Oh. Dude, there's like nothing I do here against this. It's like both sides were pushing equally. Like on the right side it was fine. But dude, when you have too many tanks, they have too many tanks. And yeah, I called it. Like I said that they had way more tanks than we did. All right, there's my first defeat. All right, this will be the last game for sure. After this one, last game. Also, that was like a hella fast game anyway, so might as well just play one more, you know? The loss had to come eventually. True. True. Alright, so I got Kelv this time. Who do they got? Oh, great. They got Lulu. Do they have a tank? Because if they don't have a tank, we win. Oh, no. They're more on defense, though. Oh, my gosh. We got Roto and Kelv. We have 2 tanks. So maybe their Fume Threat DHs won't be able to do much. So this will be... I don't know. You think it's an easy win? Okay. Probably W? Okay. There's a juicer here. 50-50? Alright, we'll see. We'll see. They got a lot of Fume Threat DHs. So... And we all know Fume Threat DHs can't hold push objective, right? We all know this. I mean, it's not one-sided win because... It's just because Fume Threat DH can't play objective. It's the same stuff that you guys never believe me. When I say it's like... The downside of Fume Threat DH is not being able to play objective, right? So if you can't play objective, because yeah, it's like it's hard. It's hard. It's just hard. They're pushing it now because I freaking died twice, but. Thank you, tanks. Appreciate you. Wow. 17, 3, 21. I mean, Fume Threat still kills. It's, you know what I mean? But it's hard against tank. That's the biggest thing. Like, it's hard against tank. GG. Told you easy win. It's because I had tanks, man. Like 3 tanks plus a Fan of Knives Demon Hunter that can play objective, right? We have basically 4 classes that are extremely hard to move off the idol. So yeah, I mean, well, you can't do a whole lot against that, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, people think I'm crazy when I say Fume Threat isn't that good either. Like, it's not good against tank. Like, it's good for killing people. It's like Terminus Wizard, right? It's good for killing non-tank classes, and if you want to go and kill people, it's good for that. But like, yeah, I mean, yeah. I know I said that loss had to come eventually, but damn, and 100% win streak for night stream would have been nice. Yeah, I mean, it was a hard game. It's what I mean, we almost had a 100% win streak for the entire night, so you know, it was a pretty good stream. Like that one. Yeah, you see what I mean. Like, it's hard to stop tanks. I had Fume Threat DHs on my side as well, and my side was fine, right? Because I was holding the right side just fine. but the left side just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing because, you know, it's hard to play objective as a Fume Thread DH. So, yeah, there you go. It's good for tower. I agree, it's good for tower. But in convoy and in regular battleground, I think Fume Thread versus tank just no good. It's no good. I will fall. I will take that one to my grave. It's not that good compared to tank. It just doesn't do enough damage, and it just, yeah, it's just not good. It's just not good. And we saw it firsthand tonight. It's just not good against tank. So, yeah. I mean, you guys don't have to believe me, you know what I mean? Like, you guys can have your own opinion. It's okay to have your own opinion. So, okay, this week, super busy week for me again. I don't plan on having any travel. Right now. There's no scheduled travel until January, I think. So, but you never know when something happens and I have to travel again at the last minute. So, streams should hopefully return to twice a week. Especially going in the holiday season, I should have a little bit more time to kind of play this game. Yeah, I think that's well, you know, obviously with the holiday and stuff like that, you know, I'm gonna be spending time with my friends, my family and stuff. So yeah, I think hopefully streams come back to a normal time. So yeah, this week I'm just thinking ahead. Friday should be a stream this week. Assume that there is a stream on Friday unless I say otherwise. Let's go with that. My week is busy-ish, but not as bad as it was last week. So yeah, hopefully stream Friday. If not, definitely on Sunday. But just plan for a stream Friday unless I say otherwise. Trying to think what else is there. Yeah. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching as normal. It's good to see everyone. Glad everyone is safe. And yeah. Have a great week at work, everyone, and I'll see you all next week. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.